Yeah, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Wow, this is amazing. Seriously, Skyfall? Holy shit. You know, James Bond films, they're good, but wow, this is a new level of good. I mean, I'm gonna go as far as to say this might be the best James Bond film, not only have I ever seen, but I think ever made. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there. Doctor No, Goldfinger, GoldenEye. I mean, On Her Majesty's Service and Thunderball and God, Diamonds. Was it Diamonds Are Forever? I think. I don't know. But holy, this is one of the great ones. The Oscar nominations, 2013. This is one of the great ones. Holy shit, this film was amazing. It really takes a much deeper look at sort of like kind of it takes a bit of a deeper look at MI6 in a sense. The villain Silva, played by Javier Bardem. You know, I like Javier Bardem. I mean, I think I do agree with everything Fuse Matthews said about No Country for Old Men, but he's a really fascinating actor, I must say. But he's great in this. He's intimidating, and okay, I'm just gonna get this out. I'm just gonna get this out of the way now. There is one scene where he shows up. It's a very questionable scene with him and Bond. And what Bond said, it's just it didn't sit with me well. It's not. I think it adds to his character. It's interesting. This is gonna be a spoiler-free review. So, but I'm not gonna spoil it. But I will. You know, in the first 20 minutes, Bond gets shot dead. Yeah, there you go. I just spoiled it for you. No, that's in the first 20 minutes. Not much of a spoiler. It's in the trailer as well. He gets shot and everyone believes he's dead, but really, he's just been to hell and back. Really, he's just kind of taking time off, not really doing anything, and he comes back after MI6 headquarters pretty much explodes. It's also taking another really interesting look at Judi Dench's character, M, sort of her role in all this. I mean, she's just, you know, in most Bond films, she's been in 7 of them, and I'm trying not to say this to where it's going to spoil. Just watch. But it's interesting to look at her, and Judi Dench is a really good job. Is it Ralph or Rafe? Rafe Fiennes, I think. I did not expect him to show up. I knew he was in the movie. Just I forgot that he was in the movie. But that's the thing about this movie is that I kept thinking, oh, it's just gonna end here. No, it just keeps going and going in a really good way. Like it has so much energy to it. Like, a lot of people are comparing this to The Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight, and in the sense that it's like Christopher Nolan's ever to say, here's what superheroes can do. This is so much just saying, here's what James Bond can do. So they're more just about, like, you know, espionage, gadgets and stuff. It's really deep if you really think about it. I think it's one of my favorite films of this year. Maybe the favorite. I don't know. There's been a lot of damn good films this year. But this, oh my god. I was lucky to get tickets to this thing. When it was, I was going to see it at 7. It's like, this 7 o'clock show is sold out. I'm like, damn it. So I was with my little brother and a friend of mine. I was like, well, there's a movie at like 10. You want to see it then? They're like, sure. So we got in there, and my god, this movie, I will say this though, it is long. Like, it's, I think, well over 2.5 hours long. I didn't get out of that theater till like, well, all the previews and stuff. Well, it started at 10:15, all the previews and stuff. I didn't get out of there till at least like 1 or something. It is long. But I don't say so much as that a complaint. Daniel Craig is Bond. Like, he is. Like, I love Sean Connery, I love Pierce Brosnan, I love Roger Moore, but Daniel Craig is James Bond, and you know, I'm curious how they're going to top this. The screenplay is written by John Logan, fantastic writer. Sam Mendes, people are sort of thinking, well, that's a bit of an odd choice, isn't it? But no, he does a great job, and hell, everyone's great in this. I thought it's just, Javier Bardem, give this man another Oscar. A legitimate Oscar this time. No, I'm joking. Um, I don't know what else to say. I'm blown away by it. It's that amazing. Like, I'm giving it a solid 10. That's how much I like it. I mean, like, it's sort of like, you're not going to expect it to, it just keeps going. Like, it takes all these little twists and turns you're not going to expect. They just come out of nowhere, and, like, you're like, well, that's actually interesting. I wouldn't think of that. Like, Silva's character, Javier Bardem, is really fascinating. I'm just gonna ruin it right here. He is an ex-MI6 operative, and what it was, he was kind of fed up with everyone sort of giving him lies and all that, so he kind of went rogue and a bunch of other stuff, and became a Bond villain. As Bond villains go, I'd say he's up there in like the top 3 maybe. He is really, really, really good. Apart from that, I don't know what else to say. I think it's really good, and I mean, if they're able to top it, good luck. I mean, Daniel Craig, I think, has been a really good Bond. The only really down one, I guess bad one, was Quantum of Solace. Which didn't really feel like a Bond film in that sense. It just felt like something that passed the time, I guess. But I'm trying to say this without spoiling it, but just pay attention what happens to M. So really, you learn a lot of neat things about her. Everyone's great in this. Ralph Fiennes. I will say this though, the Bond girl in this, I mean, that's my only minor complaint. Nothing I can like sort of complain about, because she's Naomi Harris, I think. She plays, I think her name is Eve Moneypenny. Her and Daniel Craig have this very strange chemistry together. It works, but it's just, I don't know, it feels kind of silly sometimes. But then again, I'm not really going to complain about it too much. There were a couple cool gadgets in it, like Bond has this gun that reads his DNA, so only he can use it. That'd be cool. What else is there? Well, you get to see M in a bit of action. Some shootings. Pretty cool. Oh, the Aston Martin. My God, the Aston Martin appears, and it's the Sean Connery Aston Martin. It's that amazing. It's like, what is this? Da da da. Like, everyone in the theater was going crazy. It's like, it's the Aston Martin. Everyone's like clapping. It's like, yeah. But oh man, I was looking forward to this for longest time. Me and my uncle were big James Bond fans. My favorite's GoldenEye, but I'm gonna have to say this may be my new favorite. I want to watch it again. I remember towards the last like half hour, I really need to go to the bathroom when I was watching this. I was like, I don't want to miss it. My bladder is killing me. But holy shit, I mean, like, if you're gonna top that, and I hope Sam Mendes kind of stays on for a bit. It's very well directed. It's not really like, it doesn't feel like a typical Bond film. I mean, Silva's not really out there to take over the world. He's just there to say, MI6, you're kind of a bit of a scumbag to me. And that ending was, I think, I didn't expect that to happen. This is really testing Bond both mentally and physically. Which I like it when movies do stuff like that with their main characters. Because sometimes Bond is overmatched. Sometimes he's like, how am I gonna get out of this? I mean, okay, another little small criticism. There's always bits where Bond is just sort of, he's in a bit of a pickle and then he gets out. Kind of the whole, I guess, line is like, we know Bond's not gonna die, but we don't know how he's gonna escape. Or I heard something like that once. But I think for what it's worth, it's an amazing film. I mean, I hope it's a shoo-in for a few Oscars. Daniel Craig just dominates, and like there's this, when Silva walks on, he comes in for the first time. Like him and there's like a contest of who can outact one another. Not like being silly, just sort of like who has the better performance, Daniel Craig or Javier Bardem. It's that great of a scene. Apart from that, I have nothing else to say. I would recommend go see it. It deserves all the praise it deserves. And I'm really glad I saw it. It's been 4 years since a Bond film's come out, and I hear Bond 24 is coming out in 2014. Only 2 years away. Huh, I can live. Well, my little brother's watching some Naruto downstairs. Heard that. But it's a great film, and good job. All right. See you later.